Hello everyone, this is Zeeebo and welcome to this AFK journey video. So in this AFK journey video, we're going to talk about Revolt Captain Hodgkin S+ skill upgrade, and I can safely say this is the strongest S+ skill upgrade till date. Because if you take a look at his enhanced force ability, Hodgkin gains 400 initial energy, and during cannon fire for each enemy hit by the cannon at least 2 times, he recovers 150 energy, so it allows him to spend an ultimate faster, and reduces enemy vitality by 80 for 10 seconds. So the other unit with reduced in vitality is Satrana right here. So Satrana has a reduction in vitality by 60, and you already see Satrana being used. So our dear Hodgkin right here being able to reduce vitality by up to 80 is going to be pretty bonkers. And for those of you guys who are not familiar with Hodgkin, Hodgkin is actually an AoE damage dealer with the cannon fire ability, because he fires quite a fair bit of cannon towards the enemy side to deal damage to them, and this cannon's damage is pretty impressive. On top of that, with the S+ ability originally, you have the physical defense reduction up to 15%, up to 2 stacks, so up to 30% if you're able to land 2 cannons on the same target. So that was like what Hodgkin wants to do, on top of having the physical immune from Phantom Respite, as well as a little bit of energy stealing ability from Rendering Cleave right here. So generally, right, this is actually, I'll say, like a really good buff for Hodgkin, because Hodgkin, I'll say, is a pretty tanky unit to a certain extent, because like he's a warrior, so stats wise is tankier than most unit. He has Phantom Respite for heal and immunity against physical damage when needed, and on top of that he has energy steal. And if you put it in with this initial energy boost over here, he's gonna get the ultimate off really fast, dealing a lot of AoE damage, applying all this really powerful physical defense and vitality debuff onto the enemy. And he also has the Ardent Believer, which is like this additional bodies to soak up damage, and also I'll say like deal additional disruption to the enemy's team. So like Hodgkin right now is really powerful in my honest opinion. And as we are speaking, even though right now it's not that much of a physical meta, but if people run more of Idris, people run more of Kulu, and if this season's direction move towards having really OP physical damage dealers, Hodgkin could be the up and rising meta. And even as we are speaking right now, Hodgkin is an amazing combo unit with Kulu because of the massive AoE defense reduction and also the vitality down, and Hodgkin massive damage to go hand in hand with Kulu right here. So we're gonna take this opportunity to showcase our few arena replays that we had with regards to our Kulu and Hodgkin combo. So we did fight Koino right here. So like Koino actually ran a pretty good Celestial Hypogean team with Harak. This is a 6 Celestial Hypogean. So I went with a Kulu plus Hodgkin combo with Reina to prevent the Reina from, to prevent his Reina from mega buffing his Harak over here. So let's run through the replay. Okay. So right here, we send in our Hodgkin to tank in the front line with our Reina to balance out the opposing Reina swap. So you can see our Hodgkin tanking really well, with Kulu providing the support fire as well as the disruption wall from the opponent entering our outside of the battlefield, right? So Kulu right here got snapped down by the opposing Atelier, but our Hodgkin is still alive, and you see he's fully recovered right now, even though he was super duper low at the start because of the Phantom Respite ability. And once he's able to cast the ultimate right here, this is the cannon fire ability, rain down the cannons, and you see all this like physical defense reduction with vitality down, massive damage, allowing all the other allies to do a lot of damage. So it is definitely possible to build Hodgkin as a main core in the PvP side with this upgrade, because the ability to reduce defense and the ability to reduce vitality on top of the massive AoE potential as well as the self-sustaining potential is definitely there. So we have another replay. So this time around, I'm just testing a lot of Kulu and Hodgkin together. I believe there's a lot of amazing combos with Hodgkin as well as Kulu out there, but I think the two of them together really synergizes with each other really well, especially with the physical defense reduction and the AoE that Hodgkin is able to cover. And both of them fits into the team of raining down the cannons onto the opponent's side, which is really nice to watch. So this is the match where the opponent has the upper hand in terms of the ultimate. Siren gets out the ultimate, pull off all my units, and then rain down the fire. Kulu, let's go. Okay, you can see a lot of cannonballs running around. Pom. Okay, my Hodgkin was able to actually get the ultimate off in this fight, because in this fight itself, what happened was my Hodgkin was just put to the center by the gravitic field. So this is another replay over here. Okay, pretty impressive stuff, to be really honest. Like, I'll say before the buff itself, right? Hodgkin's feasibility is definitely not the best because like his ultimate is just a little bit too slow. Like a lot of his good stuff comes in his ultimate, right? But his ultimate is just way too slow. So like by the time he gets off the ultimate, either your team is pretty much dead or he just doesn't offer you much. But right now with that ability to cycle through the ultimate as well as the vitality down, this could actually make him a core carry unit that you want to build a team around, or at least a really powerful secondary carry unit in a physical team. Okay, so we're just going to run through a replay. Okay, Skalita store team, and then we're going to run through the damage numbers. Okay, so these are the numbers. This is Kulu together with our Hodgkin. So Hodgkin dealt a little bit of damage, and then Kulu main carried for the team for this one. And then in this battle over here, our Hodgkin did so much damage over here. It's like this is not like something you will see before the buff itself. And we're going to do a few more runs. We have 3 more runs, so let's stick on other players. Okay. Okay, so this is with Dahlia. So there's a whole lot of Dahlia that prevents my Hodgkin from getting the ultimate off. But I think we should be in a good position. Do I actually want to... Hey, the Siren's going to get an ultimate off. But what we're going to do is... Taylor is true damage. So let's go with a Reina. If we go with Reina, we buff up our Kulu here. So our Kulu will create a wall in the middle. So Hodgkin's illusion as well as the main body can go through. I mean the Ardent Believer summon. And then the rest of the other units, they are protected behind this wall over here. Okay. So right now our Dahlia fell. Okay, Reina gets off the ultimate, pulls off the twins to the other dimension. Our twins get off my twins get off. Oh no! His twin get off the ultimate. Hodgkin gets off the cannonball. Our twins get off the ultimate. Okay. Kulu get off the ultimate. Oh my god, the combo is so nice, guys. Look at this. He's gonna... Okay, we're gonna fast forward to the side where our Dahlia dies. So this is where all the AoE damage comes in, okay? Okay. Their twins get off the ultimate first, and I thought, okay, we're gonna lose, but our twins get off the ultimate. Hodgkin gets off the ultimate. Massive cannonball fire with reduction in vitality as well as physical defense. So for Kulu's ultimate, it is an easy wipe on the whole map itself. Okay, so next let's run through some records with regards to Hodgkin. So I actually set Hodgkin on my defense right here, as you guys can see. So we are using Hodgkin with Sylvina. The idea of Hodgkin and Sylvina is because Hodgkin can provide massive AoE damage with physical defense reduction, and Sylvina with the brand new fractional talent Soulbane right here is actually insanely tanky. So yeah, so far this team has been working pretty well on the defense. Like most of the matches that I lost, right, this team was able to win, right, with the Atalia as well as the Dahlia combo right here. But to be able to actually do respectable damage in an Atalia team, Hodgkin is proving a lot for himself. So let's just run through this one. Okay, we're going to run through all the different replays that I had. Okay, so Hodgkin summons the Ardent Believer. Ardent Believer acts as a body as well to soak up damage for the team, and also act as a damage sponge for the other units in certain situations, because you will redirect damage away. Okay, so Sylvina jumps in, right? Well protected by the Right's ability, and then yeah, this is how Hodgkin performs in this team over here. Really good stuff. Okay, and then let's check S391CL. Okay, so this team over here, let's go. This Hodgkin is so busted now. I think really busted, because like previously he was like a mid shield, because by the time he gets off the ultimate, it's not impactful. Right now, he's able to get off the ultimate faster. He still has his tankiness, and he has even more debuffs, right? Physical defense as well as vitality down, and the ability to cycle through the ultimate. So it's really good stuff. The only good thing is, I think, against Atalia, because Atalia is true damage, I don't think Atalia's ultimate actually gets negated by Hodgkin. If his Phantom Respite can negate Atalia's skill itself, right, holy shit, he's like definitely super duper meta right now, because you can counter all the strongest units. So we check out Grid's replay. You can see, right, through all these different replays, all my other teams lost, but this team just kept on winning. Like, I don't know, I mean, Atalia and Dan is strong, okay, but like, I think it's more of like Sylvina as well as Hodgkin just complementing the team. Okay, so this is against Iron Armors right here. Okay, done shuts down the ultimate, so no iron armors combo for you. Hodgkin just running around. Okay, so I think one of the problems that Hodgkin might face could probably be magical team, Shamira teams to be more specific, cause like Fender Respite is a physical immunity. But generally speaking, at least based off like all these different replays and testing so far. Oh, right here, this Graveborn team with Shamira. Let's take a look. Yeah, like with all these replays and like all these damage numbers comparison so far, yeah, Hodgkin is looking really promising for the upcoming PvP meta with this buff itself. So yep, that's pretty much it for this video. I think this is definitely hands down the strongest buff to any units in the game in terms of the S+ upgrade itself. And yeah, I hope to see more of Hodgkin. I'll definitely try more myself on my own account. And that's it for this video. Thank you very much for tuning in. Do remember to like, subscribe to see more. I'll see you guys again in my next video. Bye guys.